Alright, so here is my Nero 600M after the frost we had yesterday. Now, all the figs you see on here, they're the third crop. Yeah, I started this a bit early in the greenhouse, but this is one of the only figs I had. This one, maybe my Black Esquia AD, and a couple others that are putting on a third crop this year. So this is pretty exciting, actually. And after the frost, I really expected these figs not to ripen, but to my surprise, I actually have a lot of figs ripening tonight. So that frost must have, kicked them into high gear. They must be saying, geez, now or never. So you see this guy, I'm not having expectations of it being as good as the regular season, but I was a little harsh on Nero 600, saying that, geez, why would you have this instead of Violet de Bordeaux? Well, here's why. The Violet de Bordeaux dropped its leaves and stopped ripening its fruit weeks ago. This Nero 600 still going. Not strong, but it's still putting out some figs. Let's go see what this looks like. Alright, so you can see it's not a real big fig. It's probably smaller than the average Nero 600M had been. It's a little bit paler. It's still pretty dark though. It just has a little bit of gray on it from, I don't know if it's dust or sun scald or frost damage or what have you. This time of year, can't complain. It's a fig. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like inside. Oh, it's pretty nice. Not as dark as normal. That's to be expected with the colder weather we've been having. But all in all, it looks pretty nice. Can't really complain this time of year for any fig ripening in this cooler weather. I mean, if it's decent, you're ahead of the game. So again, this is my Nero 600. You can see they kind of get a little bit of that amber color to them, as opposed to the normal deep red that you might expect on some of these figs. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, it's pretty good. Definitely not as sweet as the Violet de Bordeaux or Nero 600Ms normally are. It's got a little bit of sweetness. It's got that berry flavor. All in all, it's not a bad little fig. Alright, so Nero 600M making its way up on my list a little bit with this third crop and ripening a little bit in the colder weather here. Something that the Violet de Bordeaux will not do for me. I might have one ripe Violet de Bordeaux in the greenhouse that I can compare this to. Let me go see. No, it's not quite ripe yet, so I don't want to pick it. It's my last Violet de Bordeaux. I want to leave it on there till it's nice and ripe inside the greenhouse. So, but anyway, there's an update on Nero 600M, and it's definitely climbing up my list. I still don't know that I would have both figs, both Violet de Bordeaux and Nero 600M, if you could only have one or two trees. But if you could have a dozen trees or so in your yard like I do, yeah, it's worth having it. Getting a fig out of it, that's pretty good in mid-October here after frost. Not a bad thing. Alright, PA Figs, catch you later.